And good afternoon. Welcome to KHTS. You are listening to your Hometown Drive with your host, Jade Aubuchon, Sophia, Lesseos, and myself, Jen Sparks. Drive is where we talk all about Santa Clarita Valley news and sports, entertainment, traffic, most specifically on news. Sometimes we get a little bit of fun towards the end, but this afternoon we've got a lot of heavy-hitting stories as we usually do. It seems like Santa Clarita is not a sleepy little town. There's always something happening here. How are you guys this afternoon?
I'm doing good. We were just talking about it's a weird week. It's already Thursday / only Thursday.
Depends on your perspective.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's flying by. I feel like everybody has been saying that recently. I just saw a story on social media somewhere that basically said, in essence, yes, things are going faster than what you remember even as a kid. And it's something to do with, and I'm going to paraphrase here, you, as a kid, everything is new. Every experience is new. And so your brain kind of registers it and holds on to that. And then once you get older, you've already done all of the fun things. Just your brain kind of glosses over it and moves on to the next mundane activity. So
It's kind of deja vu with everything.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, especially once you're an adult and you're like, well, it's back to the good old Monday through Friday grind, and then every day is a smaller percentage of your life.
Yeah.
When you're 8 and a year is 1/8 of your life.
Exactly.
Now a year is like way less.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes.
Yeah, God
yes.
willing.
But things are going faster, yes. All right, so we've got some local news here that we're going to talk about this afternoon. First up is a GoFundMe page that has been set up for two adults who were killed in an accident, and now their two children are dealing with the residuals of that accident. Can we talk a little bit about that, guys?
Yeah, this was a really bad crash. So, we live around here, so I actually started getting messages about this crash when it happened, which was at about 11:30 p.m. last Friday at the intersection of Newhall Ranch and Bouquet Canyon Road. So for anybody who's not familiar with road names around here, that is that giant intersection where you always get caught in traffic, where you have the Starbucks that used to be a Burger King on the corner, you have the In-N-Out in the other shopping center, you have the Best Buy and the Trader Joe's in the other shopping center, and then you have the Vons and the Wendy's and the various banks in that other parking lot. So this crash actually ended up almost going into the Starbucks parking lot, the roadway. This was a very bad crash. There were at least 4 vehicles involved, and very unfortunately a couple, Genry and Patty Ortiz, or also Sylvia is another name that she is known by, were killed, and their 25-year-old daughter was in the car. They were on their way home from church. Terrible.
Yeah.
One of the parents died at the scene. Another one was transported to a local hospital and unfortunately passed away there. And their daughter, Erin, is in very bad condition in the hospital. She is conscious, and her brother has flown in from Colorado with his wife to be with her. But now their entire family has been shattered. Erin and her brother David and his wife are now trying to figure out what happens next.
Yeah, and she's suffering with life-altering injuries. I mean, she's not going to go back to where she was before with everything that how she was living her life before. And also, her brother, even though he wasn't in the crash, he did say that now, he's trying to help take care of his sister, but he is still grieving the loss of both of his parents. So that is something that, unfortunately, he's got to live with. There is an investigation still going on.
Correct.
We don't have the name of the individual that did end up hitting them head on, but it was a DUI driver.
And the reason that we don't have the name is that
or we can't release
we cannot release the name due to the fact that the driver is underage. And when I say underage, I don't mean they were 20. This is a 17-year-old. So a 17-year-old male who had been driving a vehicle from, according to what some witnesses say, is upwards of 100 miles per hour previously, ended up crashing into the Ortizes, and then
a couple other vehicles
that were also stopped at the red light.
There was 4 cars involved in total.
Yes.
So he allegedly barreled through the intersection.
We don't know the
Lost
exact
control.
circumstances.
Yeah.
All we know is that previous to the crash, a now believed to be DUI driver who is 17 years old somehow came through this intersection and struck several vehicles, which resulted in the deaths of this couple and the very serious injury of their daughter. There were a total of 7 people who were experienced injury or casualty in some way.
Yeah.
The driver themselves, they're going investigation, trying to figure out the circumstances of this. This is very unfortunately having teenage DUI drivers is a cautionary tale that we've all kind of heard. It's actually a very big theme here in Santa Clarita.
With every 15 minutes. I mean,
Every
we
15
all went
minutes.
through that in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something important to remember is that it doesn't have to be a DUI crash. Reckless driving also counts. But we have an entire memorial at Central Park to honor young lives lost in traffic incidents. And that was developed by the Reynolds family, who lost 2 of their sons in the year 2000 due to a high-speed crash with a young driver.
Yeah.
So I think this is just a great opportunity to remind everybody to, if you're a young person, be responsible. If you are going to drink underage, because I was a young person once and I definitely drank underage. So 1, please don't. 2, if you're going to do it, be smart. Not you who you are putting at risk in this one. It's not just you. It is everyone else on the road.
Well, and the rideshare option is
You have so many options
easy
now.
these days. There's really, I don't want to say there's no excuse, because
there is
it's
no
it's easy for
excuse.
me to sit here and point fingers from my point of view, but there really is no excuse.
Yeah, and KHTS will be following up on this story. Unfortunately, because this person is a minor, it is harder for us to get some information about that, but we will be following up as soon as we know that information. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Let's pick up where we were before. Actually, scratch that. We've got a new news story that has been making headlines here. I'll let you guys take the lead on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what has been kind of happening across the Santa Clarita Valley, this isn't just pertaining to us, but we're just talking about Santa Clarita in general. Almost every single one of our high schools have had some sort of immigration enforcement protests that's been happening.
Yes.
So-
yes, and very specifically walkout protests where these kids are coming off of school campuses, going to some major intersection, or in some case, parking lots.
Target.
Target and Golden Valley.
Local parks, yeah. So Central Park, yeah. But a lot of these protests are for U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement against them.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So these are, if you're on these, hashtag ICE out protests, that is essentially what this is. We know that Valencia's done it, Golden Valley's done it, Hart's done it. I mean, we're right by Hart High School, so we saw them the other day.
Yeah, Canyon.
So Canyon and Saugus specifically this week, we saw them on Tuesday.
Yes.
And that's where things got a little bit interesting. I know
it
if,
was
if
a little
you were
heated.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about the good part first. So we did actually have one of our interns / reporter going out and reporting for us and getting some
Yes.
interviews. And he did speak to a couple students out there at the Saugus protest. So this is at Central Park. For anybody who was passing by at around 1 p.m., you might have saw probably about like dozens, up to 100 students that were out there in front of the Central Park sign, and they were just describing ICE as an aggressive immigration enforcement that's happening across, and that they just wanted to speak up. So really the kids were saying that all they really wanted to do is not cause trouble. They just wanted to bring awareness, and that's what they told KHTS radio. And they had a lot of different signs out there. I mean, some of them were saying no one is illegal, love will win, fight fascism, not immigrants. One even quoted Hamilton saying, immigrants, we get the job done. So if anybody's familiar with Hamilton, that is a line that's said in there in the musical. So if you ever seen that, I know Jade has.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
one of
wow.
my
Call me
favorite.
out. We'll get out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Jade loves
okay.
it.
I am too.
I am too.
Loud and proud.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of these kids were very peaceful, and that was a majority of their goal. But something did happen that was not very peaceful.
Yes,
And
this was
is
after our reporter
allegedly-
left.
Yes, this is after our reporter left. Allegedly, an older gentleman had passed by Central Park, and he had threatened to, and I quote, shoot them. Now, this is allegedly, we only got video that happened after whatever verbal argument had been said. And we do have a video that is blurred out, so we don't know this gentleman's identity, and we didn't want to share that gentleman's identity, but we did reach out to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and asked if anything had happened, if they were aware of this incident. They said that somebody had called 911 and said that a possible man in the area was threatening these kids that were out there.
Okay, yeah, according to the person who called.
Correct, yeah. And no firearm was ultimately found, as well as the deputies that went out there were not able to locate the man. But a lot of the kids were telling the deputies that, yeah, there was some sort of threat. That was made.
And there is a video circulating on social media of some sort of altercation between this older gentleman in his car and the kids and a couple of the adults being there. But as we mentioned, we can't find the actual start of the incident.
Yeah, and maybe somebody wasn't recording at the time, but again, this is allegedly. You can read our story at hometownstation.com. But another thing that happened with the Canyon protest, this is where it gets interesting. So a lot of the kids actually were going into the road on Soledad, and
Which here's the thing. It is your constitutional test.
Yeah.
Everyone has that right. However, there are caveats to that. Once you start impeding traffic, you start, there are other rules that you still have to follow, even when you are protesting. You can't start, you can't go into stores and causing trouble in stores because that's private property. So that's one of those things where if you are going to exercise your right to protest, please read up on some guidelines or the laws of what you are and are not allowed to do.
And you're not allowed to impede on deputies arresting somebody.
Yes, this is where things got very complicated. So some of the deputies from our local Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station, as a part of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, were conducting a traffic stop nearby. What does that mean? They see a car, for some reason it is suspicious in one way or another. Yeah. We're not entirely sure of those circumstances.
So they were there, they were not there for the protest.
No.
They were just in the...
So there were some deputies in the area for the protest, but this specific incident, they were only there because there was a separate
something
incident
else happening
yes.
nearby.
Okay. And so this is at White's and Soledad Canyon Roads at the same time as the Saugus High School protest is happening on the other side of town. So while this is happening, deputies conduct a traffic stop, and as they're detaining someone, which, as a reminder, when someone is being detained, that does not necessarily mean that they are being arrested.
Right.
It just means that, the cops just want to make sure that, hey, we're going to hold on to you for a minute while we're checking your car. Yeah. So a couple of these kids, and when I say a couple, there are hundreds of kids at this intersection. It was a very large protest and showing out of kids from Canyon and Sierra Vista. They see two deputies pulling someone over and putting him in cuffs to detain him, and they come running over and got very much up in these deputies' faces. You can find video online, and I do want to give kudos to these deputies because they really did keep their cool and were remarkably gentle with the kids.
They were. I was very surprised. I mean, I would get probably a little overwhelmed if I was the deputy and a bunch of kids were surrounding me like that.
Upwards of 50 to 70
they were
children.
So gentle with these children.
Yes. And so at one point, another deputy did end up discharging some pepper spray.
Not directly in their faces. It was just kind of around the area.
Yeah, in order to get this crowd to disperse. Yeah. Correct. So we have done a story on this because obviously, when there's a big protest and there is a deployment of pepper spray from our local station, we do need to kind of go, okay, hey, what's going on here, especially when minors are involved.
Yeah, and in the video, you can see the kids kind of running off after.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one was hurt. I mean, also the sheriff's office did say the kids started throwing rocks as well as water bottles at the deputies while they were trying to detain this person. And there was two deputies that you can kind of see in a video that was circulating online. These deputies did sustain minor injuries. They did not need any medical attention. No students were injured as well. So nobody needed any medical assistance on that, but just kind of saying, I mean, these kids were throwing rocks at deputies while they were trying to detain somebody, as well as throwing water bottles.
And that's the shame in all of this. And I guess you kind of get and I guess, mob mentality, for lack of a better phrase. But you have students who are there for the right reasons and who are interested in having their voice heard and their concerns. And we'll have kids who are there just to be there, to be involved, maybe to get out of math class.
Yeah.
And that kind of, that poisons the well.
And that's always why I say, like, if you are going to protest, be an educated protester. You have the right to do it. Make sure that you know what is and is not legal, so we aren't having these sorts of incidents. Or if things do escalate for whatever reason, you are protecting yourself. Because when you are dealing with large groups of people in high tension situations, you have no control over anything except for yourself.
Yeah.
So the best way to protect yourself is to, yes, know your constitutional rights, but also know your legal rights. And to best protect yourself is to be educated in those, because that way, no matter what happens, you have the best standing.
Yeah. And I will say, if something goes south, I mean, make sure that you have some sort of escape route or something that you just know that you can get out of a bad situation.
The best defense is to not be there.
Yeah. I mean, have a good sense of your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know, and do
Even if you're
young
there for-
kids have that yet? Probably not. There's
Maybe.
adults who don't have
Yeah.
that sense of, sensing danger, sensing a situation that they maybe don't know how to get out of with ease.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the situation could have gotten worse. It didn't. Nobody was arrested. None of the kids were arrested. Nobody was hurt badly. So that is a good thing on that aspect. I mean, we saw in other protests, things could go south very quickly, and that did not happen with any of these protests that we know of. So that was something that, in my eyes, I'm glad that it didn't escalate that far.
Yeah, and something to keep in mind is that we are aware of a unofficial all schools protest that is potentially circulating on social media. The Heart District, which covers all of our high schools and junior highs in the Valley, has said, hey, our logo is on this. We didn't put it there. We are not endorsing this. So please be aware of that. If you have seen that, this is not endorsed by the school district. So,
okay, that's
keep an eye out.
interesting. That kind of brings me to a quick question. Is it really just social media driven where these kids will hear about protest and then that's just how they follow suit? And the schools obviously must allow them to do that.
Well, that's where you have the complication of constitutional rights.
Right.
But kids are also,
But they're minors.
but they're Americans,
Right.
and the Constitution doesn't discriminate based on age
Right.
or place of birth or anything along those lines. It just says that all men are created equal and all we the people, right?
Right.
Well, that's
Have
a
the
version of
rights to do
independence, but you get my point, right?
yeah,
It's
they
like,
have the right to protest, but
and the schools
and
can't lock them
school
in for
can't
safety
keep them.
purposes.
Right.
So that's where things get complicated. If you're a parent, I suggest you do research on that and then talk to your kids about it, because in this particular case, it's a very complicated gray area of what your children's rights are as citizens. And those are equal to yours as an adult. You only as a parent are kind of able to have those conversations with your kids, because once your kids are in high school, they have their own opinions. They
Sure.
have their own thoughts, and they are going to do things that you do or don't agree with. And you just have to hope that you have given them those conversations and that education, and hopefully that they feel open enough to have that conversation with you honestly.
Yeah. And these protests can help them, as long as it's a safe protest, help them kind of form their opinions and what, sparks their interest and their concerns. And it's all a learning experience, every little bit of it. All right, we will be back with more of your Hometown Drive on 98.1 FM and AM 1220, your hometown station. And you're listening to your Hometown Drive with Jade, Sophia, and Jen, and we are joined by Stephen Barrera, our sports director here at KHTS. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. You are our sports expert. I always learn so much from you. I don't know a lot about sports, so this is good that we have you in here. You can kind of guide us through all of the sports talk. And we're always pretty impressed with what's happening around town. Our local teams are really good, for lack of a better phrase. It's nice. It's good for the community. So what do we got this week?
Well, first off, thank you for calling me an expert. I would not call myself one, but thank you for calling me that.
You're a pro.
No, but just yesterday, Wednesday night, basketball playoffs started for the boys, and we had 5 teams that made it. We had Valencia, Golden Valley, Trinity, Canyon, and Saugus. And all 5 won their first round.
Oh,
So they're all going to the
Nice.
second round.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Is that usually what happens?
It's usually not what happens. Yeah, it's very rare that you have all the teams go to the second round. Usually there's at least one team that falls off, maybe 2.
Yeah.
There's been years where almost all the teams lost in the first round. So it just happens that this year, like you just said, our teams are really good, and it shows in this first round that all of them won and they're all going to the second round.
Well, it's
Oh,
something
wow.
we've talked about in previous weeks is we've had so many record-breaking when it comes to local players, specifically in basketball in the last couple of weeks. I mean, you were talking about multiple players got their, 1,000th point or something along the lines. So here's hoping that continues in this next round.
Yeah. Yeah, but kind of breaking down every game. I'm just going to run through it. I don't know if you guys have that on your screens too, but let's just start with Golden Valley. Golden Valley beat Oaks Hill 66-49. That was on the road. Their junior Donovan Webb led with 20 points, 8 rebounds. So he had himself a nice game, and then Wyatt Prince had 16 points and 10 rebounds. He had a double-double, which is kind of nice. Not an in-and-out double-double, but this double-double is pretty good too.
Favorite.
Got to do animal style, right?
Exactly.
Have to.
course.
Yeah, but every team, well, every boys team, girls haven't played yet. They play tonight. But every boys team actually had a player with a double-double.
So
Really?
what is a double-double?
So a double-double is basically you score double-digit points and double-digit rebounds.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Okay.
And then if you get double-digit assists, then it's a triple-double.
Okay. So you're on fire, in other words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you got a double-double, triple-double, you're on fire.
Yeah.
You're doing something right.
Okay.
Oh, I should just start making my in-and-out order, whatever the boys manage to do. Because that sounds
You're
delicious.
making us hungry. I mean, we're close enough to, we can start talking about dinner.
Leonard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so
did the other
what,
teams do?
Yeah. I was gonna say what happened with Valencia?
Yeah, so Valencia, they had themselves a far little game. They went out to Beverly Hills, and that was a close one. They won 65-63.
Oh, wow.
So they barely got out of there,
Ooh,
and
points.
Steven Irons led the team with 13 points and 11 rebounds. That was that other double-double. So he was, for the Vikings, the person to get that honor. And then Ramel McCoy got 17 points, and he also is playing with his brother, so it's a little special for him.
Aw, that's
Oh, that's
sweet.
cool. What year are they? Do you know?
They're young.
Okay.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but they're
Not seniors.
not seniors.
Not
no.
seniors.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe he gets to play with his brother
That's
again
cool.
next year.
For sure.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, what are we looking at for Saugus?
Yeah, Saugus had the closest one. They were at home, and they had to rally back down 15 points in the fourth quarter and ended up winning 65-64.
Ooh, another tight one.
Another tight one, a 1-point game, and Braden Harmon scored 44 points.
Jeez.
44?
So he pretty much accounted for
Two-thirds, yeah.
Yeah,
Most of the game.
exactly. And on top of that, he had 14 rebounds, so that was Saugus's double-double player
Nice.
of the first round of the playoffs.
That is very impressive. How are we looking out over at Canyon?
Yeah, Canyon, so they were an at-large bid, and they made a big statement. They won 98-58.
Whew.
That was the biggest win by any team yesterday.
So do they bring in the slaughter rule? This is the very little bit that I know about sports. I know of a slaughter rule. I don't know when and how they would apply that, because that seems pretty, 98 points. At some point you got to go, all right, this is good.
Yeah, so they will play till the end. They're not going to stop it early.
Okay.
If you're losing, sorry, you
Too
just
bad,
got
so
to...
sad.
Too bad, so sad.
All right.
But they will just keep a running clock. I forget exactly what it is for basketball. I think if you're ahead by over 35 points, they just start running the clock. So if they shoot a basket, if they're inbounding the ball, the clock's running the whole time instead of stopping the clock.
Oh, they
at
don't
any
stop
point.
down. Okay, I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
Yeah, they're just like, we kind of see how the way this game is going.
Yeah, so they're
Rush
like,
to the finish line.
yeah, so like you're getting crushed. Let's try to hurry up and get done
Just
with
let
the
it go.
game and
Okay.
have a little bit of mercy on you.
Yeah.
But basketball doesn't get as much points as like football does, right?
Oh, they do. Yes.
Oh, they do.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like they score pretty fast or make baskets pretty quick with all their points.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. All the time. Yeah, basketball, at least not for high school, but like NBA,
Oh yeah.
on an average game, you're getting 100 points.
Yeah.
If you get 100 points in the NFL, you're playing Madden because that's not real life.
Yeah, especially anybody who watched the Super Bowl this weekend. That was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was brutal for 3 of the 4 quarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for the public schools. How are we looking at more on like the private school side of things?
Yeah, so Trinity also did pretty well. They had a home game. They won 68-54 over Sequoia. Not too sure where they're from, but they lost. So it doesn't matter where they're from because they're going home.
They went home crying.
Yeah, and then Noah Phillips scored 26 points and 10 rebounds, and James Yumbar, who was only a freshman, had 17 points and 16 rebounds. So they had 2 players with the double-double.
Nice. Wow.
All these double doubles going around.
So it's a
I know.
double-double-double.
I really hope they got in and out after this because
You
I mean,
have to.
you're wasting it at this point.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like
Missed
you got
opportunity.
that many players with the double-double, you need to celebrate.
For
Yeah.
real.
And then all those boys are going to have another game this Friday at 7 p.m.
Nice.
To check out where they're going to be, you could read the article. It's going to be posted up later today on hometownstation.com by yours truly.
Yeah, Steven.
All right, so that's the boys. How are the girls doing?
Girls, they are starting tonight for round 1. And we got a number of home games. A lot of the boys, they were on the road, but these girls are going to have some home field advantage. We got Valencia versus Chino happening tonight, and that's a Division 1. So Valencia girls who just won Foothill League and were 12-0 in league are Division 1, so they're doing great.
Nice, and we're looking at Saugus, correct?
Yeah. So I'm pulling that up.
Yeah, Division 2.
Saugus versus Claremont.
Yeah, Saugus versus Claremont. That's going to be another good one. That's actually going to be the game I'm at tonight.
Oh.
So for live game updates, follow KHTS Sports on Twitter and find some fun videos and game updates throughout the night.
Who's the player to watch with this game tonight? Is there any particular player that we need to keep an eye on?
Yeah, Jasmine Garcia, she is a three-point machine. She'll be the person to be watching. If she gets going, the whole team kind of picks up and rallies behind her. She's shooting well, the whole team's going to be doing well as well.
Nice.
Do we expect some double doubles?
Of course. Of course. Hopefully the girls pick up on the momentum that the guy set up the night before.
Yeah.
And then that just keeps on going into the whole postseason.
Nice. And then Trinity at Rosary, it looks like.
Yeah, so they'll be at Rosary Academy. They are one of the few girls teams to be on the road, but Trinity's also been doing really well. They're finishing the season with a 12-game win streak, so they're going into the playoffs with a lot of momentum. They just won their 8th straight Heritage League title, which is amazing. And they have a lot of good scorers on that team, too. One of the most notable is Noah Pena, who just got her 1,000th point this season as a sophomore.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing. And then Canyon, it looks like it's at Vista Murrieta.
Yeah, Canyon's going to head into the
Steven's drinking water.
playoffs, it looks like.
Which we actually talked about Canyon last week as well. It was Darby Dunn, I believe, who had just recently broken a record for herself.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
also hit that 1,000 point mark as a sophomore. She's actually the first one to do it as a sophomore for girls. And there was 2 other girls that ended up doing it, which is kind of cool because this season you have one girl that was the first person to do it as a sophomore, and then 2 more follow.
That's really cool.
Which, like you said earlier, Jen, really speaks to the talent in the Santa Clarita
Yeah,
Valley.
it's impressive. They didn't grow them like that from where I'm from. That's for sure. Something different out here. All right, how about Division 6? We got Division 6 and Division 9, Steven.
Yeah, Division 6, we got Hart, and just like their boys team, Hart's girls clinched a playoff in the last game of the season against West Ranch. So they barely got in, and hopefully they're make a push in the playoffs and make it count.
Nice. And in Division 9?
Division 9, we got Santa Clarita Christian School versus Webb. And that will be another fun one.
Why is that?
It's always fun to see the small private schools try to make a push in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they don't get as much love, so we're giving them love now.
Yeah, as they should. They deserve love.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Steven. And you're going to be out at a game tonight. And like you said, you can find your your update at what's our, is it going to be on hometownstation.com, or you want us to follow you on social?
We will have an updated article and a recap tomorrow, but as for tonight, if you're very eager to find out what's
Yes.
happening, follow us at KHTS Sports on Twitter
Awesome.
or X.
Awesome.
Yes, and please head over to our social media as well for KHTS Sports. Steven and our videographer Gino put a lot of work into putting these highlight reels together of these games, and they are very fun and very exciting.
They look great. All right, we'll be back with more of your Hometown Drive on KHTS. And it's your Hometown Drive with Jade, who has the giggles, Sophia, and Jen. Steven had to excuse himself from the room.
It was
must
my
have been.
fault.
Laughing way too
We have
hard.
the giggles, I think. That's what's happening.
They're watching themselves on Facebook and seeing their
That's
faces.
never a good idea.
It's so delayed. It's really funny.
the delay. Welcome
The
back,
delay is
Steven.
terrible on our live stream.
That's never a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
We made eye contact at the wrong time.
That,
It was,
yes,
yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I swear I'm
appreciate
mature.
it. That's okay. All right, so we obviously everybody knows what this weekend is, Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Sophia has a new rock on her hand, if I am allowed to say.
Yes, you are.
So it's the weekend of love. I thought it would be fun if we did a little trivia. Are you
I
guys
love
up for
trivia.
trivia? Steven, you want to join us?
Of course.
All right. So I'm just going to go through these trivia questions, and if you want, just shout out your name or shout out the answer. I'll accept both. It's fine.
Okay,
So
okay.
first with the answer wins. All right. Cupid Lake is found in which U.S. state?
Minnesota.
Oh, whoa. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
land of
Yes.
ten-
Steven's
statistically,
Wait,
the
look
land
at
of
Steven's
10,000
face.
lakes.
He was locked
He
in.
is locked in and ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I wasn't prepared.
we're
for
really
that.
playing. Okay.
I don't play.
Get serious, girls.
But I do play.
Okay, that was correct. Weighing at just over 5,600 pounds, which chocolate candy company broke the record for the world's largest box of chocolates in 2023?
Hershey.
Hershey's.
No.
Doug.
C's.
No.
Oh.
wow.
I don't know. Reese's.
Largest box of chocolates. Oh. Oh my God.
C's?
No, I already
Oh, you said
C's.
that already? Oh.
Stovers. Stovers?
Yeah, Russell Stover.
Wow.
Are we keeping track? Should we keep track?
It's-
Steven
One
won.
and
We'll let our
All right.
listeners keep track.
Yeah.
What can Cupid typically be found carrying?
A
A
bow
bow.
and arrow.
Oh, you guys are on the same. Oh, you said bow and arrow.
Shoot.
There you go, Jade. Halfway right, Sophia.
Just like Cupid.
According to the U.S. Census, which two states are home to the most chocolate makers?
Massachusetts?
Nope.
Pennsylvania
Yes.
and California.
What did
Are you looking this
He's
up?
not. I can see his screen. He is not looking it up.
Can you see through my paper here? It's like
No.
transparent. Very good. You complete me, quote unquote, is a classic line from what 1996 romantic comedy?
Oh.
I know, I got some youngins in here. That's why I
You
put that in there.
complete me. Oh. Oh.
Very famous
It's
movie.
not Bridget Jones's Diary, is it?
No, you're close. You're warm, I should say.
I'm warm, I
Yeah.
should say.
Can you give us
Oh.
a clue?
No. Wait.
Is
Is
Molly
that...
Ringwald in it?
No, it's that
No.
movie with Tom
Molly
Cruise
Ring-
in it.
Yes.
Oh. Is
Now
it
put
You
those
Got
two
Mail?
together.
No.
I don't remember the name of the movie. I just
you
remember
guys
I really,
are
really
young.
didn't like Tom Cruise in it. He annoyed me.
I know. Well, he's
Okay,
tricky. He's
what
either
movie
a
is
love or
this?
hate.
It's got the same actress from Bridget Jones's
That's
Diary.
why you're on the right track.
So she knows the movie, but she
I know the
doesn't
movie.
I
The
know
movie
both
is
actors.
Jerry Maguire.
That's it.
The sports, I think he was a sports agent. Show Me the Money was another famous line
Yes.
from that movie. Okay. Quote, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, is the jingle for what two candy bars?
Payday?
Nope.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. For what two candy bars? We've already tried Payday.
Reese's?
Nope.
Sometimes. Can you say the jingle? how it's
Sometimes you
presented?
feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy?
Yeah, and
Oh.
Oh,
it's like a dual thing.
Mounds.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
The
we can tell we're not candy people,
I
right?
know.
Yeah.
I just eat it. I don't know.
The 1955 animated feature Lady and the Tramp. Two dogs share a smooch over a meal of what?
Spaghetti.
I'll give it.
And
Meatballs.
there you go. I'll give
That's
that
you.
to you.
I'm a Disney fan. Give me more Disney trivia.
How many calories are in a glass of champagne?
220.
Jeez, what are you drinking? No, that's way too high.
I like
120.
syrup in mine.
No, still too high.
56.
You're closer. 84.
Ah.
So it's good for you.
It's bubbly. It's light.
Might as well have
It's true.
two.
Which famous playwright coined the term star-crossed lovers?
Shakespeare.
Correct. The Broadway musical West Side Story is based on what literary classic?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, there we
Really?
go. And Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling play star-crossed lovers in what 2004 film?
Say it again.
Oh, Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams
Oh,
and Ryan Gosling.
Oh my gosh. It's it's on the tip of my tongue.
Tick, tick, tock.
What do you want? What do you want?
We're running out of
It's
room.
not that simple.
Yes. And the rain and the
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah. It's
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Oh.
See, I wasn't allowed to watch that at home because my dad was like, "We're not watching that." I cry.
It'll make you cry. And there's some little spicy scenes in there too, I think.
Yeah.
Nah, my
for the
dad was more
younger
worried
crowd.
about
The
crying.
ending is cute. The ending's super cute.
The ending is cute. Speaking of the ending of a movie, in the movie Titanic, what was the name of Rose's necklace?
Heart of the Ocean.
There you go. Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, and Elvis Presley all got married in what U.S. city?
Vegas.
Very good. What does XOXO stand for?
Kiss,
Hugs
hug,
and
kiss,
kisses.
hug.
Very good. What are the top 3 colors of, this is a gimme, of roses sold on Valentine's
Red.
Day?
Red, pink.
And
white.
White. Boom. According to research, what's the top gift that consumers give on Valentine's
Jewelry.
Chocolate.
Day? Candy. Yep.
Woo.
And what's the most popular gift that they give after candy? The second most popular.
Jewelry.
Flowers.
Flowers.
No.
Teddy bear.
Fun
No.
socks.
No.
Trying to get-
Greeting cards.
Oh, that's lame.
Is it bad if
Yeah.
I say that's boring? Yeah, that's like you're not
At
even
least put a gift
trying.
card in
Yeah,
there,
at
too.
least try.
Jeez.
No kidding. On what date is Galentine's Day observed?
February 13th.
40.
Very good.
He knows what's up.
40.
Steven knows
I
when
meant to say
Galentine's
Friday?
I partake.
Hell yeah.
And
Friday the
what popular TV sitcom popularized the concept of celebrating Galentine's Day?
Sex in the City.
No.
Ah.
That's a good guess, though.
Thank
That
you.
is a good guess, actually, yeah. Friends?
Nope. After that.
Ooh, After Friends. After Friends, but not
Early
Sex in the City.
2000s?
Oh, no. Yeah. Early 2000s, I'd say.
Gilmore
What-
Girls?
No.
Nah.
You guys give up?
I give up.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. Our last question here on this Thursday afternoon. According to Billboard, what's the top love song of all time? This is going to be tricky.
Is it Mariah Carey?
No.
Oh.
It's a duet. I'll give you a hint.
A duet.
And it's an old song.
L is for the way. Is it that one?
No.
Ah.
It's a good guess though.
Ooh.
I'm stumped.
Top
I stumped
duet.
Are they popular artists?
you. They were in their time. They still are. Yes, they're legends now. But yes.
Is it the Sonny and Cher? I Got You, Babe?
No, you're close. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
Diana Ross.
Endless Love. All right, you guys, that's it for Hometown Drive with Jade, Sophia, Jen, Steven. We'll catch you next week.